Aww.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Oh,
Yeah.
that little face.
Yeah.
It's wintertime here in Florida, and that means perfect weather for manatee spotting. And one of the most popular spots to see them is the Manatee Viewing Center in Apollo Beach, Florida, which is just south of Tampa. So come with me today as I show you what it's all about. Whether you're a local or just visiting the area, the Manatee Viewing Center in Apollo Beach, Florida is a free attraction that is a must-see for anyone who loves Florida's unique wildlife, and especially manatees. So come along with me today as I show you what it's all about and give you the full scoop of what this area has to offer and what you can expect. So stay tuned. I'm Liz with That Florida Life, helping you live that Florida lifestyle you've been dreaming about. Whether you already live in Florida and are looking for fun things to do, planning a vacation here, or even thinking of buying a home and moving here one day. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our videos about Florida travel, lifestyle, and real estate. So today we are heading up to the Manatee Viewing Center in Apollo Beach. I'm actually meeting my parents up there. They're staying in Orlando for the winter. They're snowbirds, and they're actually taking a cruise out of Tampa. So I decided to drive up here from Venice and meet them so that we could see some cool manatees. And Josh is having a little bit different fun today. He has an open house to do, but I'm going to take you with me so you can see what it's all about and see some manatees too. Mama and a baby manatee right there. It almost looks like they're giving little kisses. How adorable is that? The Apollo Beach Manatee Viewing Center sits on the grounds of Tampa Electric's Big Bend Power Station. What makes it so special? The power station takes in cool water for operations and then releases warm, clean water that flows back into Tampa Bay, creating a cozy retreat for manatees escaping colder waters. It's literally like a giant spa bath for the manatees, who get easily cold. In fact, all around Florida during the winter months when the waters get cold, manatees move inland seeking warmer water. And since the manatees were naturally coming here to this power plant site to soak up all the amazing warm waters, this led to the creation of the Manatee Viewing Center, which offers visitors a chance to witness these gentle giants up close. But it's become more than just a viewing spot. It's actually become a designated manatee sanctuary. So the water here today is 87 degrees. Right, Dad? The app said 87 degrees?
There's a gauge right down there.
Oh, okay. So there's a gauge over there. So it's 87 degrees in there. So those manatees are hanging out in some really nice and toasty bath water right now. There's, I don't know, hundreds of them in there. We've seen some fish. 87 degrees. Okay, Dad showed me the gauge. So we've seen all sorts of fish in there. We've seen some sharks also floating around. Maybe black-tipped sharks is what it looks like on the sign. But yeah, the manatees are just floating around, enjoying the water. We've seen some babies come up and a little bit of nibbles, and so it's pretty cool. One of the best features of the Manatee Viewing Center is that it's completely free to visit. Even parking is free. This makes for a wonderful day trip or even just a quick stop off the interstate if you're traveling somewhere else. The best time to see manatees here is when the temperatures outside drop below 68 degrees. You can even check out their live stream webcams before you head out for a visit, just to make sure the manatees are in. The viewing center offers a number of different walkways and viewing platforms to spot the manatees. During our visit, we spotted all sorts of other fish and even a large ray that jumped out of the water. It was quite the show. But of course, the gentle manatees are a highlight for the visitors. Beyond the sea life, you can stroll along the tidal walk area where you'll not only see wildlife but also native plants and vibrant bird life too. So we've walked out here on the long boardwalk to the tidal pool area, and we're seeing all sorts of cool wildlife out here. We're seeing lots of manatees, of course, but we're seeing huge tarpon, like 5 or 6 feet maybe, going right under us here under the dock, and they're coming up to the surface. And then we're also seeing we've seen a handful of sharks here too. There was some black tip ones down there, and the ones that we just saw over here, we saw about 3 or 4 of them were bull sharks. So they're coming up to the surface a little bit and swimming around, and then here's a tarpon right down there right now. And then we've also heard some folks said that just out here a little further there are some stingrays. So all sorts of cool stuff to see in here right now. Wow, this tarpon's got to be like 6. He's got to be almost 6 foot right under here. I'll see if I can get him for you. Taking the walkway out here to the tidal pool sort of area. This area is actually really cool, we noticed, because up at the front, a lot of the manatees are just sort of hanging out, but there's actually a lot of action out over here. So I highly recommend walking out here because we have seen huge fish jumping. Tarpon, I just saw a massive stingray jump clear out of the water, at least 4 or 5 feet, and I could see his fins like flapping like a bird. It was crazy. I've never seen that. I mean, he glided out of the water. It was so cool. But we're seeing sharks jump. We're seeing all kinds of things out here. So there's a lot of fun activity. Definitely walk out here to the end and kind of check it out because it's a little more fun, a little more active. There's also a ray touch tank for the little ones, as well as a great education center to learn everything there is to know about these plant-loving, warm-blooded mammals and the Florida ecosystem here. From puzzles and mangrove tunnels to actual manatee bones, you'll walk away feeling like a true manatee expert. And if you want to do a bit more exploring, they also have some nature trails you can take to an observation tower that you can climb for bird's eye views. And don't forget to make a stop by the gift shop for some great souvenirs and some super cute stuffies. Getting here is really easy. The viewing center is located just a few miles west of exit 246 on I-75, just south of Tampa and north of the Sun City and Parish area. When you exit the interstate, turn west and just follow the road, which will lead you straight to the Manatee Viewing Center parking area. And there are also signs guiding you along the way from the interstate. The center is open daily from November 1st to April 15th, between 10 and 5 p.m. Just remember it is closed on Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, and Easter. There is parking on site, but it can fill up fast. There are additional parking lots too, as well as a shuttle for the busy days. For more information, you can visit our website, thatfloridalife.com. We actually have a blog post all about some of the best places in Florida where you can see manatees during the winter, including many other places besides this viewing center that you might want to explore too. Well, thanks for joining me today out here at the Manatee Viewing Center. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.